Let me try this gin. It's got sparkling elderflower and Hendrix gin. Love the sound of ice on the glass, like ASMR. Sat down and finally ready for a little catch-up chat because it's been a while, hasn't it? I feel the last time I posted was just before I got ill, but I'm about to make it up to you because I am flying to Japan for 10 days on a trip around, hopefully Tokyo, Kone. I want to go to Hokkaido and then back to Tokyo and just show you what winter in Japan is like. I haven't been so excited for a trip in so long. I feel like I haven't traveled in so long, and that is because I have a few more little life updates, which explains why I've been a little bit more MIA over the past year or so. So let's go all the way back. In January 2022 last year, I had applied for a residency at the BBC, and this was in partnership with Meta. So I was already part of a program called Diverse Voices in Meta, and at the end of our program and the course, the leaders were like, okay, we've got a opportunity to essentially be on a 6-month paid placement at BBC Studios, and you can learn from the award-winning teams there. You can learn to develop your ideas, you can enhance your skills. Who would like to be involved? And I was like, oh my gosh, this is a calling, this is me. At that moment, everything within me just like burst into joy, like ideas. Oh my gosh, so many possibilities. And I would stay up writing into my notes on my iPhone of like different ways of how I can approach the application. I literally need to put my everything into this. On the day that I filmed, which was probably the worst day I had COVID, but I was like, now or never, just gonna slap on more makeup and just give it my all for the next few hours, and then I could go back to bed. So I did that, filmed it, edited it, uploaded it, and was like, okay, this is the best I can absolutely do. And even afterwards, I was like tearing into myself thinking, oh my gosh, I could have done this differently. Maybe I wasn't energetic enough. I could have edited this a little bit differently. Anyway, sent it and was just like, if it's meant for me, it's meant for me. There's not much more I can do now. I was refreshing my inbox every single day. Any moment I refresh, nothing. And I was like, okay, 2 weeks went by, same again, every single day. I'd wake up and refresh my inbox in case like BBC emailed me like 3 a.m. nothing. And then finally, I think it was in January, I got an email through on the Friday afternoon, burst into tears. P was opposite me at the time. P was opposite me every single time I got the email actually, so it was like a nice little like good lucky sign. And this is when we're like very early dating. I was like, oh my gosh, I just got this email through to say I got through the shortlist and I'm invited for a second interview. I had an interview with 2 of the most incredible team members that I now work with a lot, and they are just the most amazing women. You know, we just feel like really welcomed by somebody energy, and I was just like, just immediately like babbled along, chatted ages. Again, was like looking into all the answers afterwards and was really doubting myself, and I was like, oh no, I could have said this, I could have said that, and they were like, okay, well, you'll hear from us soon. It'd been another few weeks, and then suddenly one day I was back at Katsuta on the Friday afternoon again, and then suddenly I just got an email through, and it was from a lady who I respect and admire so much and everything she's done. And it was from her, and I was like, wait a minute, I know this name. Clicked on it, and the email said, you've been offered a residency, a creative residency at BBC Studios with Meta as part of this program for the next 6 months. The start date is going to be in April. You're invited for a chat, meet the team. Oh my gosh, I cried. At that point, it was one of the most happiest moments of my life. I'm talking about it now and I get goosebumps. Like every single fiber of my skin just went, what? Like this. And I just bawled my eyes out, screenshot it, sent it to my family, sent it to my best friend, sent it to my management team, Viv, who's also my friend slash manager, but most importantly my friend. As soon as I loaded up FaceTime with on this, like we were in the coffee shop and she was screaming, I was crying happy tears. People were trying to like dodge around me to go to the bathroom. I was like, sorry, I just got some really good news. Happily bawling. And then she has screenshot that moment as well, and I forever have that now because that's such a special memory to me. That's what I've been doing over the past year. I work within the development team, and to be able to work alongside them 2 days a week and just like even being in the room when they're doing like brainstorming ideas and they're like throwing things around, I was just constantly just like learning so much, and I loved it. And I just wanted to like completely throw myself into it because I would have never ever dreamed of myself being able to work at BBC Studios, working there with my own little pass, a picture of my face on a pass, I can go beep and it'll let me in through the doors, and I'm just every time like, never gets old, I'll go like this. Like even now, like it's now what, January. Oh my gosh, I'm literally tearing up. Like even today when I was in the office and it beeped, I'm still like, I have a little joke with like the security, like, oh, it's still letting me in. I've been working with the talent team, Talent Works, on like a load of different things, from like presenter training days. We'll go in and do like podcast days. We'll go to the brilliant events when they put together like screenings, nurturing talent. I get to see like what incredible films that other creators are doing and learn from them, get to network and chat to other people who just get it. I just don't think I've ever felt like I have fitted into something as much as this opportunity has. It is so cheesy, and I know that I'm known for my bloody cheesiness, which again is ironic because I'm lactose intolerant. That's why I've been a little bit quiet on here, because I just wanted to like throw myself into this and just learn everything about there is to know about being in TV, what it's like to be in studios, not only like on screen as talent, but also behind the scenes. Honestly, like if it wasn't for like doing this, doing social media, creating videos, this wouldn't have happened. Now I feel like I've settled in a little bit more. I just want to be able to share more of that journey with you, and after all of that, I'm just so proud to say that I am now working part-time at BBC Studios with the team, and oh my gosh, like it's, I don't know, I don't think I've actually taken a pause. Well, let me have this because I feel like I'm a little bit out of breath because I just talked at you. It's pretty much like a video podcast, isn't it? But we're making up for lost time because it's been such a long time. I don't think I will ever get over this. Like I truly don't think there will ever be a day where I will not, like, will take this for granted. Like I still can't believe it. Yeah, thank you for everything. Like thank you for all of this. Yeah, that's all happening. I'm going away on Friday. So that's going to be solely for socials and wanting to like document the food, the culture, the travel. I've got so many little videos planned, and if you don't follow me already on TikTok or Instagram as well, and you want to see like daily updates, I'll be posting there a lot more frequently. Let me know how your 2023 has been so far. How was the holidays if you were celebrating? How have you been feeling recently? How are you feeling today? What's the highlight of your week been so far? And thank you for sticking around if you've watched this far, and just sticking around this channel, and for being a part of all of this. Like I started YouTube when I was 16, 17, and now I'm 30, and yeah, it's emotional looking back at like what I thought I could like achieve and be, and now I'm just like, blows my little mind. Anyway, I love you. I'll see you in the next video, and I'll see you in Japan. My gin just dripped onto my jeans and it looks like I've just had an accident, so I'm gonna go make my rice bowl now. I'll show you actually. We've got the salmon rice with some avocado, mayonnaise, hot sauce, and the seaweed. And I normally like to put that in the seaweed into a bite, so I'm like this. I mean, I'm sure you've seen it online all the time, but it's so good. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this now and then start editing. I'll see you in the next vlog in Japan. Bye bye.